Hey, hey, Wild West adventurers. On November 3rd, 1883, Black Bart held up his last stagecoach. So not much is known about Black Bart, whose birth name was Charles E. Bowles. He was born around 1830, and he made his first stagecoach robbery in July of 1875. Like many of his generation, he moved out to California to strike it rich. Unfortunately, also like many others, he didn't find any gold. But he did realize others had made a killing in the gold fields. And he realized all this gold was on the stagecoaches. So one day in July of 1875, a stagecoach loaded with gold is traveling down a trail, and the guards, the shotgun guards on board, notice gun barrels in the bushes. So they stopped the horses and they got off and they threw the Wells Fargo box full of gold out. And a guy picked it up, hit it with an axe, took off with the gold out into the hills. And then they started wondering, well, what was in the bushes? So the Wells Fargo crew gets off and they start looking through the bushes, and they realize it was only perfectly placed tree branches that simulated looking like gun barrels. And the guy had gone off. Well, he realized this was quite easy to make a living, or at least what constituted as a living back then. So he started robbing more and more stagecoaches. But he never hurt anyone, never shot anyone, never killed anyone, and he also never robbed from the passengers on board the stagecoach line. He also started leaving poems for the Wells Fargo guards, and he would sign them Black Bart, the Po-8, like the number 8. Wells Fargo didn't see the humor in this, of course, and they started a manhunt for him. So on this day, November 3rd, 1883, they finally captured him after he had done his very last stagecoach robbery. He ended up spending 4 years in San Quentin. He actually got pardoned. He retired to the East Coast and presumably led a very carefree retirement. All told, his stagecoach robbing days had lasted 8 years, and he had netted a grand total of $18,000. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to Wild West Adventures. Catch you on down the trail. Like many of his generation, he moved out west to California to strike it rich. And Wells Fargo didn't see the humor of this. He retired to the East Coast and presumably left